Greetings, Star Trek Fleet Commanders. I am the Angry Rhino. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. So, as you can see on the screen, I have the Delta Quadrant here. Something I may have talked about, and I definitely know I showed you at least one system where you could go and get a few more extra ship parts. At least based on some of the other hostiles you might be killing in some other locations in this galaxy. For instance, coming in here to this token system where you'll find the scouts. There's hostiles in here that do drop a increased amount of ship parts. But I think what I may have missed or missed telling you or one of those things. There are actually several other systems here in a Delta Quadrant that also give an increased amount of broken ship parts. This is mainly for like a G4 player, or let's say a G5 player that still wants to do upgrades on a few G4 ships, maybe for scrapping purposes, or maybe for just cuz. So won't go in this line here where Voyager is. We're going to come over to wherever the hell these systems are. The 60 system right here. Probably thinking, oh, well, it's a 60 system. There's level 60 hostiles in there. Well, that's going to be G5 ship parts. Is it? Yeah. So I say, I think maybe I missed it. I've definitely been in here before. But I don't, I guess either I didn't notice or at that time I just didn't give a shit. Focused on so many other shit like how many stupid ass currencies does Voyager have and stupid ass currencies for this loop or that loop. Well, yeah. So it feels like a long 30 seconds, doesn't it? It's really how long it takes to warp there, but maybe it's because the timer's clicking down and it's like, wow, it just feels like a long 30 seconds. Like, we're not there. It hasn't been 30 seconds yet. Getting there. There we go. Ha. At least I think you can't view the system, right? You can't view these systems, yeah. I mean, it's kind of a blessing and a curse at the same time. Yes, there are 59 level 59 hostiles in here. These are the Hirogen Hunters. Remember that system, or at least that system. We haven't really had to be in here too much because most of the events that drop based around Voyager, just want you to kill some kind of Hirogen Hunter and get some kind of Hirogen relics. Well, that's probably better done on the Voyager chain of systems. Not necessarily coming into these systems that much anymore. And yes, you can see these are 5-star parts. But find these lost alien assholes. That's a 4. That's a 4. See? 4. Look at this level 60. Lost Scouting Bandit. 9,600. Yeah. That's nice. That's really nice. Now, yes, you can see I obviously have Picard as captain here. And yes, I have 5 on the side. Do I have Hugh below? I think maybe I do. Maybe I don't have Hugh below. I can't remember. But 2 hits and I got 63,000. 3 hits and I got 96,000. Again, it's possible that I did realize this. It's possible I just didn't give a shit. It's also possible that at least when this came out, I just didn't have a ship that could come out here. So I didn't bother with it. But I want to hit a ship because yes, I do have a 400 million ship here. Well, I kind of want to demonstrate that you don't necessarily need one. would prefer not to hit. Yeah, let's hit this guy. Lost Gorn warship. Not the same as the new Gorn warships. Oh, and I died. Okay. Alright. Well, if you want to use a smaller ship, you're probably going to need Hugh on it. I mean, Hugh's like the king of, grinding hostiles. Yeah, that didn't go the way I wanted it to go. I could have sworn I've used my filament here, but I mean, I probably had Hugh below deck, and I don't have Hugh below deck right now, so not going as well. You know what? And another real reason why I want to use the G4 rares is I think they're one of the better hostile hunting ships, is because the ship ability is loot based. You don't necessarily need a 5 or a Picard as captain or Beverly below deck or Doctor below deck for extra loot. You certainly can get that. And you see the few amount of hostiles I have killed. Yeah. I want to do this real quick. Fine. You can use, like, I can kill these guys. I should have put Hugh on this stupid ass ship. So let's bring this bitch back. Of course, it's going to kick me out of the system. Because, yay. I do want to demonstrate that you don't need a 400 million ship. Yes, it makes a lot of grinds easier, but you don't need one. Need is, I guess, a relative term. So let's find Hugh's ass and bring his ass over here. Where the hell are you, dickhead? Alright, get in there. You know what? I know a lot of you probably don't have Balana maxed. So, can I get all the way out here? Well, I can't, but I can jump here just to speed this up. It's mainly what I use the Discovery for. Now, just try to speed up some of these videos so I'm not spending most of my time warping to the systems. Yeah, and we'll... Oh, let's bring your ass back out just to, again, to make, yeah, sure, that's a fine, waypoint just to get, again, to try to speed this up, because I'm going to show you another system. There's another cluster, I guess we'll call it, where I think it can be very lucrative for you for ship parts. All right, now let's find. See, I don't want to track. I would like to stay in the triangle, but I mean, I get how that's not always possible. All right, let's hit this asshole. Got Hugh now. Hopefully, I get a win. I did get a win. A lot better. But you can see 22,000 now. We'll finish this asshole off. That's the asshole I got. Well, might as well use the attack queue. Look at that. That's so cool. Yes, you're right. It is exactly the same amount of button clicks. It does front load them, which is nice, because I can do this, and I can just take care of that. Oh. Yeah, because that worked out. Good job, dummy. I know what happened. I know exactly what happened. You see how far it's knocking down your shields? That is exactly what happened. Knocking the shields down because you're not waiting after the hostile to let your shields recharge. That's what happened. If I'd let the shields recharge, might have been different. Because or they did recharge. No, they just instantly recharge, right? I'm pretty sure in PvP they won't recharge, but see, you can see here the black here. Like it didn't give it enough time to fully recharge. My shields may not have dropped here. I don't know. Oh well, but you get the idea. Okay? It is an increased amount of ship parts out here. The 58 system here is the same way. I don't know about the 53. I don't think the 53 will be quite as lucrative for you, but the 60 definitely, and the 58, yes, because be a little easier to kill. Now let's come over here. You know this little, what is this green spinny thing? I don't even remember what the hell it is. Something from Star Trek where the rare formation armadas are. I don't know if any of you have checked out the hostiles in these systems. Honestly, no, I never did. Until I noticed the thing about the 60 system. I'm like, oh, let me check out some of these other asshole hostiles. Like, well, let's go check this system out. Let's go. Let me show you this. I've checked it out. Let me show it to you. That's what I meant. Duh. All right, let's go. Open up the thing. Arrived in the what's a bob jig. Now, the good thing about this system is there's actually the hostiles are different. There's no lost jackasses. There's no Origin hunting assholes. So it's some kind of Borg bitches. Because that's what this was, some kind of Borg. The rare formations armada, some kind of Unimatrix complex or something. It doesn't even say. Aren't they some kind of Borg Unimatrix thing? Something. But you can see this asshole 9932. That's a lot. Let's also hit this asshole. 10,000 4-star battleship parts. Can I kill this guy with the pillow? I can kill this guy with the pillow. I don't know how many other I'm killing, but I killed it. 33,000. And that's without Picard. This is a max pilum, so I do have 125,000 extra Bob jigs here. I'm probably not killing another one with this damn thing. Maybe I can kill this 59. I definitely have, you probably need Janeway and New Data on the same damn ship. That's probably... Don't I have New Data? I do have New Data on the ship. Like, I've been able to do this. Who the hell did I have on the damn thing? Well, you know what? Do I have Tom Parrott? Oh. Well, duh. That's why. Trying to split up the stupid crews and so used to using Paris below deck for my mitigation that I completely forget about putting any other person on the pilum here for mitigation. I have no mitigation here. That's why I'm not doing that good. Of course, I still do have 61,000. 59 was a little easier. 60,000, it ain't that bad. It's pretty good. I mean, I guess it really depends on how much are you trying to get, right? How much are you trying to refine daily? so on and so forth. Do you want to do max refines? Do you just want to do the normal refines? 86,000. So let's just blow this guy up because I'm kind of done with him. I was just trying to show you that. And honest, yeah, I'd be doing so much better if I put somebody for mitigation, maybe Beverly instead of Torres. Probably would have done so much. Oh, I won that one. Okay. Well, there you go, 111,000. And I completely forgot a mitigation officer here. But yes, I do have a G4, max G4 rare, so I'm getting a pretty good loot bonus. But, and wrapping this video up, because this is really just all I wanted to show you. Make sure that you were all aware out there. Share this with all your friends. Tell them where to get huge amounts of G4 ship parts. It's still a bottleneck. It's always going to be a bottleneck. And you know what? The more that you can get, the more that you can upgrade these damn ships. And you know what? Maybe even scrap them when you get to G5. Because I've done that. I've actually scrapped one Valdor already and scrapping another one now. It's an Explorer, and I kind of got caught a cheat or STFC hack that gets me a lot of rare Explorer parts. Mainly because I bought the Prime, so I can just scrap all those jellyfishes. The jellyfishes give you a lot of G4 ship parts, which is awesome. Of course, it's only Explorers, which is disappointing. So where do you get the other ship? That's why I'm not hitting Explorers here. Like, I don't care. I don't need Explorer ship parts. I don't need them. Do you need them? Yeah, probably. You probably need them. Especially G4, because the number, like, it's just, they didn't do the numbers right. They just made the numbers so big, because it's like, oh, well, we want to sell packs, and we want this, and we want you to have to do a whole bunch of shit, and buy a whole bunch of shit. And now that it's supposed to be, I mean, it's got to be free to play. G4 has to be solely free to play now. Haven't done anything to, or at least anything that they've told us about. They haven't done anything to help with the ship part acquisition. Again, anything that they told us about. Here you are, level 60 hostiles with G4 ship parts. And you can see how many they got. It's a lot. It's a lot. Of course, the question is, can you kill them? Well, they're level 60 hostiles. They're hard. For some people. For some of us, they're easy. But for some of you out there, it's hard. But when you do want to come out here, make sure you put the right crew on there. Like, you want to have a mitigation officer. Janeway's going to help because she's going to provide isolytic cascade and isolytic damage. And also move some of the damage from your hull to your shields. Hopefully you have big enough shields to take all that extra damage. New Data's going to help because, again, more damage there. Again, remember the mitigation officer. And yeah, Hugh below decks. You're going to need him too. I guess that's another option I could have done. Either put, let's say maybe, well, Doctor's on the other ship. What happens when you're trying to crew two ships at the same time? Maybe this is where you all can find a use for, let's say, an Mbanga or a New Kirk or somebody. I don't know if I really see it because I just don't think they're going to kick out enough damage. It's nice that, more mitigation and what. I don't know if they're doing enough damage for you, but it's possible. Because you could put a Strange New World Pike on here, maybe. Mbanga is recharging the shields. Maybe that could work for you. But again, where's your damage coming from? Maybe New Kirk on the side, like New World, Pike, and Benga Kirk. Make sure you get Hua below deck. And mitigation officer as well. Alright, so yeah, I was summarizing and then I kept trying to make sure you had all the information. Sometimes I'm trying to be too thorough. More ship parts were actually sourced out into the universe. Took a while for some of us to even realize they did that, because it definitely wasn't in the patch notes. I don't remember hearing about that there were a bunch of ship parts out here. A bunch of G4 ship parts that you could get your hands on. Took a while for some of us to build the levels up to be able to get out here. So, come to some of these big systems in the Delta Quadrant. Some of these 60, maybe even this 56 system here. And up here into this line, the 60 and 58 system for more G4 ship parts. Really help with some of those grinds. Comment below. Did you know about these systems? Or am I late to the party? Is this something that everybody knows about? I don't think everybody knows about this, but share this with all your friends. Make sure they know where to get the ship parts. We need to make the ship parts a less of a slog and bottleneck than it is. Be sure to like and subscribe. I am the Angry Rhino. Shields up, Commanders.